I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he'd capture European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope! Frog splash! Frog splash!
They blocked out Taz's face.
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva Lo Asa, my friend.
Man. R.I.P. Eddie.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk has shown he'll adapt when necessary. But at the end of the night in Chicago, only one of them will stand tall.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rule. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme,
So much for getting Eddie stunned.
Both men will fight with honor tonight.
Punk avoids the attack.
Take over with a snapmare. Oh, man, a face scrape with his boot.
Stomped into the ground.
In a well-timed counter. Eddie with a reversal. CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino heat. So you better believe Punk is determined to prove he's the better competitor tonight. Two men that are the
I love how they're mentioning stuff about him before when they did meet way back in the day.
This is going to be as much a psychological match as it is a physical one. I'm sure Eddie is looking to lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory here, but I can guarantee that Punk can plan for that. And he's going to the top. Take off. Crashing to the floor.
Top things to the high-ranked district, but the price ended up being way too steep.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way into WWE and challenged Eddie again, but who knows how Punk would have performed with less time learning his craft. Now, he's the best in the world, and he's ready to show Latino heat everything from the top.
Now!
Oh my God! Into the pin. Can he get him here?
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Spin kick to the midsection.
A well-placed calf kick there.
High rent district for CM Punk.
From above.
Sky high. Cross body from the top.
Wants to finish this.
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Time to go. A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and
Bam! Falcon arrow.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles
Dude,
bouts, the
are you
record
fucking
between these men is
serious?
tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
Regalplex! And CM Punk is in control.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
Oh,
It's still going, so maybe I got lucky and it didn't whatchamacallit, because he did go outside the ring. Hey, I'll fucking take it. I will take it. Hey, what up, Kyle? How you doing, buddy?
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But
Hey,
starting
that's
his
what's
career,
up.
guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
It definitely does, Wade, but don't think for a second that the respect Punk has for Eddie breaking those barriers will keep the best in the world from giving everything he has to defeat Latino Heat.
Delivers the suplex.
Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
I forget. I gotta get him to get a signature before I can steal it.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
Hit me with the three amigos. Have you been playing the new game?
Seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one.
Strikes with a kick. Climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Look at the high frog splash.
So now I gotta re-get my signature.
Float over Russian leg sweep.
Nice.
Elbow from the middle.
My ride's pretty fun. I noticed they got previous cars from the previous games, which I'm really interested to see what's that about.
Targets the gut to end the offense.
And I'm not talking about like the cars as in like the Colt Quinn. I'm talking about like the My Rides cars, like the Dark Horse and shit, the Lock. Like that shit crazy.
Look at this. This can't be good.
That's what's up. That's good to hear.
Oh, kick right to the back. As we've seen so often, it's hard to find answers against Eddie, and Punk now knows that too.
Springboard and crashing
Throw it down.
Powerbomb.
Boom! Good defense from him. Setting up for something here. Boom, slam. Climbing to the top. What's he thinking? From the top.
Thinking about nothing. Damn it.
Eddie into the pin. Yeah, no. He doesn't get the three.
After everything we've seen tonight.
Whoa. Calm down, Eddie. Calm down.
Oh, man. He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
Staggering to his feet. He barely even knows where he is right now.
An elbow will break.
Nice movement from Punk and the
Dude,
Uranagi
ref,
commits.
I don't want to see your ass all up in the camera.
And he just decides to end the hold. Wonder what he's thinking here.
Taking him to the corner now.
Boom, what a right.
CM Punk really
Gotta make sure they don't reverse, man.
as he climbs the
It's
top.
pain trying to get these three finishers.
Up there too. Arms hooked up. Oh God. The plunge. Unbelievable show of force. Quick into the cover. This could be it.
Did it here in Chicago.
Here is your winner.
Yeah, dude, Universe, I tested out some things on there. I like
This
it.
has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to
I like that they
experience.
finally added some updates to it. It's been a long time,
You can just tell.
long awaited.
Being overwhelmed with emotion right now.